everyone. Thanks for coming to my final speech, my third and final speech. This is the persuasive speech on why I think the legal drinking age should be lowered to 18 from 21. And I want to start by introducing my audience here. So, we got Ryder, thanks for coming to town. Faith, thank you. Keely and Carly. And our fifth person couldn't make it because it's pretty bad outside. The weather's pretty bad. Excuse me, I have a cold, but let me start out by asking you this. How often do you think people who are under the legal age consume alcohol? Because it's probably more people than you would think. And in my opinion, it's quite absurd that I could fully support myself and live on my own, but I can't purchase my own alcohol. In 1984, Congress passed the National Drinking Age Act, which increased the age of drinking from 18 to 21, and since then, many people still do break the law and drink, and lowering the drinking age would reduce crimes such as underage buying and selling. And I have witnessed many people, who both buy and sell. You don't have to look, or you don't have to be 21 to buy alcohol. Sometimes if you just look like you're 21, you can pull it off. And I've seen that a few times. And in my opinion, everyone I know is responsible enough, and even if they aren't 21, they are pretty responsible. But many adults believe that lowering the drinking age would increase crimes such as driving under the influence, or that it can even kill brain cells, when in fact alcohol does neither, if only it is consumed in moderation and responsibly. I believe that you could possibly agree with me on lowering the drinking age, which will in turn save lives and cause less stress for people later in life. Some people believe that lowering the drinking age from 21 to 18 is unnecessary because teenagers are not yet responsible enough to handle alcohol. Even though, since raising the legal age has not stopped teenagers from drinking it, in fact, raising the age has instead pushed teen drinking, such as binge drinking, and it moves them to a less controlled environment, so they go places they shouldn't go to drink alcohol. According to Ruth Engs, she is from Indiana University, lowering the drinking age to 18 would allow teenagers to drink in a more controlled and overall safe environment. Which leads me to my next portion, and that is there are a lot of countries that have a lower drinking age, like 18 or sometimes even 16, and there have been, like, these places, they've been proven to be, there's less car accidents, and people will then argue that teenagers don't know when it's acceptable to drive home after drinking alcohol, and that argument is relevant, but most teenagers only drive home because they are nervous or get in trouble by their parents. And teenagers are more likely to hide the fact that they drink from their parents, according to procon.org as of 2018. People drink in many different situations, whether they are at the bar, having friends over, or just to relax and unwind. But drinking alcohol can also be an enjoyable activity to help relieve stress and relax. If consumed in moderation, that is. Right. So this leads me to another point. Why are teenagers denied the right to enjoy it? It is shown that drinking alcohol for pleasure can lead to being dependent on it for relaxation and for stress, but teenagers aren't used to the effects of it, and if they were given the right to drink, they would be less likely to overconsume it and drink in moderation and gain tolerance to it. Drinking alcohol is something that, if you are a legal adult, you should not be denied the right to consume or purchase it. Raising the drinking age has not stopped teenagers from getting it. This issue has only spiked in the past few years, and alcohol is enjoyable, and if consumed in moderation can positively affect you. If I am old enough to sign up for the draft, which I am required to do, and have the potential to go fight for our government in a war, why can't I drink a beer? With all of that being said, I hope I could persuade you, and maybe you can agree with me that if I'm a legal adult who can provide a life for myself, then I can also buy and drink alcohol. Should be able to. What do you guys think?
I agree with you.
Right on.